Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping and welcome to a new YouTube hop that I'm organising called the Colour Cube Challenge. So Santa was very nice to me and left me all 4 volumes of the Colour Cube by Sarah Renae Clark. They were under my Christmas tree and I was really excited. So if you don't know what these are, I'll just randomly open a box. So there's 4 volumes in total. These are the original volumes and these are 2 brand new volumes. You can tell the difference between the white background in the box and the black background in the box. Okay, and what they are is not just, I mean they're amazing. They are cards of colour palettes. So each colour palette is numbered and they just have a really beautiful image on them and then the colours from that beautiful image. And then on the back you have the colour names and their hex codes. I believe that's their hex codes. So these are really cool and I've wanted the first 2 volumes for a long time, and then I saw that she had released volumes 3 and 4 as well as rejigged the design etc. a little bit. So I very nicely asked Santa for all 4 volumes and he obliged and had them under my tree. So what I've decided to do is create a challenge for anyone who out there who is a creator, whether you create scrapbook layouts or cards. Feel free to join in. If you want to join in, just send me a message. You just need to have either and a YouTube channel where you're going to share your layouts or your process videos, and a public posting Instagram account where you post your pictures publicly of what you create. So if you want to join in and this sounds like something you want to participate in, please send me a message, comment below, and I'll come back to you with all the information you need. But it's going to be once a month and I'm going to randomly draw a card each month, and that is what you're going to use for your inspiration. You can choose either to use the photo as your inspiration, as in the topic of the photo, or the colours that are in the photo. So you can use the colour swatch and or the image, anything about the image. So if I choose one, possibly let me go one of these, interior design. And they've all got categories, and sorry with my nails, they're hard to pop out. Okay, so let me choose one that's got multiple objects in it so I can explain. Probably not inside. Let's go Sugar Rush. Here we go. There'll be something in one of these. Okay. Wait, I want to find one that's going to explain something. Oh, okay. Well, let's go with this one. All right. And let me put my little placeholder in there so I know where it goes. Alright, so say this, for example, is the card. You can use the photo as inspiration in that you went to a high tea, or you had an afternoon tea, or you made macarons for your first time, or you went somewhere where there was a really cool bakery, or you went to a town that's got a famous bakery in it, or a cake shop, or is known for coming up with a cake. Like, oh, there's one in England and the name escapes me, and they created the first, whatever it was, I can't remember what it was now anyway, but anything along those lines. So that is how you would use the inspiration picture, and of course you can use the colours and it can be any theme, whatever you choose. Alright, anyway, so that is the challenge, and like I said, if you want to join in and play along, feel free. I've created a YouTube playlist and a hashtag, so if you want more information, and I'm losing my voice already and I've only just started, oh my goodness, then please let me know. Now I'm just going to pop these away, and then I'm going to come back with the first layout I have done for this challenge and show you the card that we are using for January 2026. Okay, so this is the card we are using for January 2026. It is card number 16. and it's a beautiful muted colour palette of browns through to pinks and a lovely grey, and that's like a really deep dusty pink on the verge of an apricot-y colour, and a beautiful image of trees, flowering trees, and the reflection on the water. And on the colours on the back we have anti-flash white, rosy brown, silver pink, umber and smoky black. Alright, so that's the card, and what I'm going to be using is this beautiful collection from Studio 73 called Bloomin' Shabby Chic, and because those colours are definitely the colours of the card, and that's why I chose this collection. And I'm in love with anything floral. If you're a long time viewer, you know that. So these colours were also the colours of my bridesmaids in my wedding, and I haven't scrapped any of my wedding photos yet, so it's time. So that's me and my hubby on our wedding day, and this was, well, coming up to April 2026 will be 27 years. Oh my god, that's scary. And I haven't scrapped the photos. Oh, that's so sad. Anyway, so that's the collection that I'm using. It's just a paper collection with a few pages of cut aparts or fussy cutting pages, and that's the base page I've chosen. That's the photo, and then I've just got a tray of assorted embellishments. I've got my gold and finishing touches because my theme was the burgundy, purple burgundy and gold, so I need to add a touch of gold. And I just went through a random bag of embellishments that I had picked up actually at an op shop, which is a charity shop if you're not in Australia, and I just picked up this bag and went, what's in here I can use? And I came across all these that I think will work. And then these are the ones I fussy cut from the paper from the collection. I actually found some words to use as a heading in that bag, and then some butterflies and some acetate pieces. So I'll see what I use. I don't know if I'm going to use all of it, and I'm going to keep it quite simple because I love this paper and this feature down here, and I don't want to detract from it too much. So anyway, I'm going to fast forward you now and put this page together and then come back at the end. Enjoy! Okay, there is my completed page, and I think it works beautifully with the color palette, and yeah, really simple. I just worked off, or played off rather, the element that was already down the side of the page, just added more florals, and some were die cut from the paper collection I used, and some were just randomly found in an embellishment pack, and the colours work with the palette. So these are more of an intense sort of apricot-y colour than this is, but I think it all blends anyway because it's in the same colours as the palette. I don't know how to say it, the same hue, I guess. I don't know what the proper terminology is, you tell me. Anyway, and the colours in the flowers that I've used from the embellishment pack play off the title, and I think it all blends really well. And the butterflies also play off those added flowers that I have used and the title. So I love it. I've added the last two of the butterflies in that pack of embellishments. I don't know why I saved a packet with two tiny butterflies, but I did. But I've used them now, so yay, that's a packet gone. And then I've added my little touch of gold because, like I said in the opening, my theme was the burgundy purpley colour and gold. So there you go. That is my page. That is the card we used for inspiration this month. Again, if you want to play along, please message me. You can find me on Instagram under Simply Scrapping. You can find me on Facebook under Simply Scrapping. Just send me a message or comment below and I'll reach out with more details of how you can play along. If you have liked this video, then please give it the thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing and hitting that notify bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a scrap happy day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.